There's a younger generation knock, knock, knocking at the door. Why sit and fret, vainly regret things that have gone before? There's a younger generation knock, knock, knocking at the door. Though the world is well lost for love, dream there's wisdom about dreams to compensate mothers am I. When the joys of youth have passed them, they should last them all their lives. I've had my fun, all that is done, why should I sigh for more? There's a younger generation knock, knock, knocking at the door. There's a younger generation knock, knock, knocking at the door. petticoats, stockings. Oh, you big attraction to me.
Hello, and welcome to another exciting edition of ZOEs and the social distances. And yes, it has been an annus horribilis, but now tonight my loyal subjects are going to perform for you and cheer you up. So thank you for tuning in. Give it up for ZOEs and the social distances. Hello! Her Majesty's pretty nice girl, but she hasn't got a lot to say. Her Majesty's pretty nice girl, but she changes from day to day. I want to tell her that I love her a lot, but I gotta get a belly full of wine. Her Majesty's pretty nice girl, someday I'm gonna make her mine. Woohoo! Someday I'm gonna make her wine. Woohoo! Someday I'm gonna make her mine. Thank you. Welcome. Here we are, it's Thursday. The bells just rang in Provincetown. And here I am again. I'm losing my voice already, and I just started. And we are celebrating the British Isles tonight. And I know there's people out there who are from Great Britain. We have Sarah Lee out there. Sarah Lee, we missed you last week. Do we have Neil Calkin? Are you there? We have all sorts of people. We have Kate Wolf there. And Betty Ann, are you on the tequila? We have Peggy Wolf. We have Gary Pratt and Joyce Sarah. We do have Brits in the house. We have Seffi Sefton Smith. That's a very British name. I love you, Bonnie Morris, Sandy Snyder, Joanne Corsano from down the road. Hildy's there. Mary King, oh my gosh, Edie's there, Anne Russell. Thank you, Al Fryer, thank you, Margaret Cook, thank you so much, Cassandra Fura, for tuning in. Gail is, where are you? St. Petersburg and Gulfport, both at the same time, and my friend Casey's there, and Swood and Gladdywood. Oh, look, I better get on with the show. Thank you for tuning in, and yes, did you like my queen on a stick? So, all right, I'm going to try and tell you about the whole of the British Isles. Hi, Bonnie and Beth, I love you. The British Isles, because, you know, we've done a British show before, but I'm going to try and talk about all of it. But I have to say, you know, I'm from the countryside, as many of you know. Rottingdean, a little village near Brighton on the south coast. But I did live in London for 4 years. And when I was there, you know, I did miss the seaside. I missed the seaside a lot. And I would go down on the train, but also I would take the tube a lot around London. And there are 270 stations on the tube train and on the tube, the London Underground. And I have got up at every single station because that was one of the things I did. I was like, I had a special rail card and I thought, I'm going to see the top of every tube station. All right, I was 19, but it was very exciting. The Tube, the London Underground, is the world's first underground passenger railway. It opened in January 1863. It has 11 lines covering 402 kilometres, 270 stations, and it handles up to 5 million passenger journeys a day. But you don't want to go there during COVID. You have to be very careful. Let's see if I can remember this. This was on this cassette. So let's see. I wrote this so long ago. Sitting on the train in the London Underground, I sort of felt like a tin sardine. A man with a briefcase, a woman on an umbrella, and I sort of felt squashed in between. Sitting on the train in the London Underground, I smiled at the people, but they didn't reply. They buried their heads on print on paper, waiting for another grey day to go by. And I wanted to say, just leave your job, split this town, come away with me, far from the stress and the strain and the pressure. Run away, run to the country, yeah, to the country. Ptown, Rottingdean. Sitting on the train in the London Underground, I wanted so much to feel inspired, but the man just yawned, the woman was frowning, even the young looked old and tired, very old and tired, yeah. Sitting in the train in the London Underground, I looked at the wall and a poem was there, but nobody even seemed to notice it, nobody even seemed to care. I did it. And the poem said, 2 old ladies down by the sea, holding hands and feeling free. Rough white horses, cool blue spray was written for the passengers to cheer their day. But nobody noticed, they were all too wrapped up in everything else. Mind the door, mind the gap, and the doors. Sitting on the train in the London Underground, nobody looked me in the eye. A lady's hairnet caught in the door and a little boy began to cry. Mummy, mummy. Sitting on the train in the London Underground, decided I had to get out of this place. And I said to the man in the bowler hat, I don't want to become a part of this rat race. It's a big old rat race. Hey! And I wanted to say, just leave your job, split this town, come away with me, far from the stress and the strain and the pressure. Run away, run to the country, yeah, the country, yeah, to the country, yeah. Hello, this is London Underground with an announcement. We do have some delays on the Circle line today. These are due to a staff shortage. For some unknown reason, London Underground workers have been leaving their jobs, packing their bags, and going to the country, yeah, to the country, oh, to the country, yeah, to the country. Thank you. See, that was a very old song. I even forgot to play the harmonica. I was meant to play the harmonica with that. It was meant to go. But you get the idea. And you know what? I looked at the wall and a poem was there. And you know, they used to put poems up. Poems on the underground. I bought this book. They put poems to let people, you know, get inspired. But, you know, I would sit there reading all of the poems. I'm going to show you something while we're talking about London, because I love London too. Who's been to London? Anyone been to London? you still have this cassette, Bonnie Morris. Swood has the cassette. Oh my gosh, you were the and Lydia, chip chip chiroo. We all talk like that. But look what I have. This is it's a doll. But this doll is wearing a jacket made of pearly buttons. Do you know what this doll is? I wonder if you know what this dog is. Sarah Lee loves it. This doll is a pearly king. In Cockney, in the East End of London, we have Cockney kings and queens. A true Cockney is someone who's born within earshot of London's Bow Bells, which peal from St Mary le Bow Church in the city centre. In 1850, anyone living 6 miles to the east, 5 miles to the north, 3 miles to the south, and 4 miles to the west of the Bow Bells was considered a Cockney. Pearly kings and queens. They are lovely. They raise money for charity. Now Cockney, of course, you might know Dick Van Dyke. He's a Mockney. But Cockney is a beautiful language, and it's rhyming slang. We have, someone's on the dog and bone, the phone, that would be. She's got a nice pair of mince pies, eyes. I like her hams too, her ham and eggs. That would be legs. She's got nice bristles. No, we won't go on about that. But also, sorry, I just did a bread and cheese. Well, who is this? This is the baked bean. The queen. This is true. An elephant's drunk. I'm drunk. Sausage roll. You just scored a sausage roll. Yay! A goal. And this is how we talk, Maybe you'd like to visit PayPal and give me some bees and honey. But this is Cockney rhyming slang, and it could go on forever. But I can't, we were meant to have Archibald, and he wasn't feeling so well today. So he was going to do a different song on this subject, but I think we're going to have our favourite person through the window. Let me just open the window. Look, it's getting darker earlier in Provincetown. There's the Union Jack. And who do we have? Who's outside the window? Hello? Do arrive. Yes, yeah. She's cold now. This is Roxanne Layton, for those of you who just never met her before, but most of you. Philip is there. Oh, bonjour, in France, in Paris. All hail to the baked bean. Look, Philippe and Kate, we're all here together, yet we're far. Oh. What's that? David. Oh, je t'adore. Let's sing a little song about tea. Have you finished your tea? Yes. Well, I think it would be nice.
You don't want to do Daisy? Okay.
Oh, yeah, do this one. This is a Cockney song. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, I can't afford a carriage. But you'd look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle made for two. There's a little cock. That's for Daisy, the dog out there. And Daisy, our friend Shelley's dog, isn't doing so well, so we'll do that little song. And she needs a cup of tea. If Daisy has a cup of tea, I think she will be fine. Would you like to hear a song about a cup of tea? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah! Anymore, the road's a lonely place to be. I'm miles away, but I'm back in a jiffy when I'm putting on the cat for a nice cup of tea. Yeehaw! I hope you're doing a jig. When the only one who likes the taste of Marmite on toast is me, and no one gets my sense of humour, well, I'm putting on the cat for a nice cup of tea. Cup of tea, nothing like a proper cup of nice, nostalgic and necessary. Cup of tea, nothing like a proper cup of gimme, 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 gimme. Yay! More Roxanne. One more. soul's as heavy as can be. I get my bounce back just like a digger when I put on the cat for a nice cup of tea. Cup of tea, nothing like a proper cup of nice nostalgic and necessary. Cup of tea, nothing like a proper cup of gimme, 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 gimme. Nothing too fancy, just a nice cup of tea. All right, she goes fast. Once. There we go. Faster. You know what she drinks?
Coffee.
Thank you. And by the way, in Cockney rhyming slang, a cup of tea is a Rosie Lee. Give us a cup of Rosie Lee, will you? Sarah Lee, give us a cup of Rosie Lee. I mentioned Marmite. I just opened the Marmite around here. Everyone's run away. If I open this, it's crickets. Oh, it's delicious. You know, we're known for our food in England. I mean, we've shown you these things before, but I did want to show you some of my nuts. Ginger nuts. Look at this. I have my tea. I have my PG Tips is my tea. Thai Fu. Coleman's mustard, delicious. Branston pickle. Hobnobs I'm rather keen on. One nibble and you're nobbled. There is one called Spotted Dick. Do you know that? It's a dessert. It's a dessert. It's a pudding. And this, brains, faggots. So be careful when you're ordering those. But these are all they're delicious. We're known for our food, are we not? And I'm sure France has left after that. En direct. Inesper. Oh, je t'adore. Shelley, you're there. Shelley's there. And that, did you hear we did a song for Daisy? And I have to say, thank you for these, because look, these are Shelley's beautiful dahlias. She left them. And this is the time for dahlias. Provincetown is spilling over with beautiful dahlias right now. And, you know, there's all sorts of beautiful, beautiful things. And there's a beautiful thing, I think, outside the window now. She is from England. So, is there a Joe Hay out there? Joe Hay, Joe Hay, Joe Hay!
Hello there, Pet Yarit!
Oh, woo! Now, she is really British. Where are you from?
Newcastle, man.
She's from Newcastle. Didn't she speak funny?
Why, aye.
You know, she's doesn't live near the Queen. She has a different accent. So you're a Geordie.
I am,
That's what they call Newcastle people. I'm not even saying Newcastle. I'm saying Newcastle because that's what they say in Newcastle. Can you say something in Geordie, please?
Well, I could, but you did not understand what I was saying.
Say something else then.
What you want us to say, like?
Well, yeah.
Something else?
Yeah, something else.
We've had a lush day here in Provincetown the day, haven't we?
Did you go swimming?
Nah.
No, you didn't go swimming.
Nah, way too cad, man. How are you?
Oh, pardon? Well, do you like Marmite?
Not really.
Oh, are you really British? See what I thought you.
We didn't get her up where I live, man.
All right. Well, why don't you tell us a little limerick or something?
Yes. Can I speak in my usual voice now?
Oh yeah.
And would you like a cup of tea, darling?
Yes, I'll have a cup of tea. Thank you. I'll have a Rosie Lee.
Oh, Rosie Lee.
Give us a limerick.
There was a young lady from Leeds who swallowed a packet of seeds. The poor little lass was covered in grass and she couldn't sit down for the weeds.
Oh!
Bum, bum.
Give us another.
All right then. There once were two cats from Kilkenny. Each thought there was one cat too many. So they started to fight and to scratch and to bite. Now instead of two cats, there aren't any.
Thank you, Joe. That was a genius. Give us one more. Give us your best.
Oh, the bestest one. It's about France, but here goes.
It's about what?
France.
Oh, France, France.
France, as we say up north. I wouldn't
France.
know.
Bath.
One Saturday morning at 3, a cheesemonger's shop in Paris collapsed to the ground with a thunderous sound, leaving only a pile of debris.
Ah, give it up for the debris. That was. Thank you, Joe.
You're very welcome.
Maybe you'll come back from. I think we're going to see her more. And Joe, by the way, Joe Hay is an incredible artist. You can look up joehay.com.
.org.
.org.
Joehay.org. Yeah.
And you can find her amazing artwork. She just has finished one of Kamala Harris. And
thank you very
much. Brilliant. So thank you for gracing our window.
Oh,
it's lovely
divine
to have you here.
Thank you.
And talk about British eccentrics. There are many. And I enjoy an eccentric. Look, do you remember him? Quentin Crisp. He moved to New York. He was an eccentric, and he was the inspiration for I'm an alien, I'm a legal alien, I'm an Englishman in New York, Sting's song. He was wild. He said things like, fashion is what you adopt when you don't know who you are. Never keep up with the Joneses, drag them down to your level. If at first you don't succeed, failure may be your style. He also said men get laid, women get screwed. Shocking. Well, this was Quentin Crisp. We also had another eccentric. He was from England, born in Wales. He wasn't from England. He's Welsh, of Norwegian descent. Roald Dahl. I grew up with things like this. Dirty Beasts. This was what we read when we were children. Anyway, eccentrics. I do love them. And we have a lovely eccentric who, we have many in Provincetown. I try and befriend as many as I can. And this is about a friend of mine who's a marvellous artist, Peter Hutchinson. He lives around the corner. This is a new song. He's an earth artist. The pandemic really isn't affecting him. He just is in his garden all the time. And when he's not doing that, he's just making art. Hi, Rex. Every day I eat flowers in the garden for hours, head in the clouds, out of the crowds, caterpillars and snails, dark earth under my nails. How'd you suppose a rose is a rose? When the rain flows, all I can do is experience blue. Mushrooms, monarchs and weeds, maples that I started from seed. These are my friends, here till the end. Part of a colorful scene, but how I miss the green. Yeah. Da 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 da. curious, curious mind. It's time for us to open the window and see what else is out there, because growing dahlias is something that you can do to keep yourself busy. But I think we need to have pandemic pastimes, don't you? And here we have got the cigarette girl. Give it up for the cigarette girl. What has she got in her hand? Could you tell us?
Croquet.
You can play croquet. We discovered croquet this summer, and we had
Gin and
so
tonics and
much
croquet.
gin and tonics and croquet. Where are our friends to play croquet? This is from Little Mary Sunshine, if I can remember. Don't they look great? Playing croquet is a wonderful day to enjoy an afternoon. Hitting the ball through the wicket, pushing the ball isn't cricket. What can be done that is barrels of fun, yet refined and most polite? Playing croquet is a wonderful way, and there's not a man in sight. That's from a finishing school. Thank you for the beautiful croquet dance. And but there's many other things to entertain you. And what else do we have?
Conkers.
Let's get this close. So, hi Brits out there, this is Conkers. Buzz likes pandemic pastimes. Conkers is a game I grew up playing in England. There are Conker championships all over England. This is a Buckeye. Hello, people from Ohio. This is the state nut. It's the Buckeye state, isn't it? We call these Conkers horse chestnuts. Here it is. Ow, it's prickly. Before, see that? Before the shiny nut has emerged. See, look. Oh, they're playing Conkers. What you do is you ring it round your finger. That's the word I was looking for. And then you try and conquer the other one. And they're trying to smash each other's nuts. It's very popular in Provincetown, actually, that kind of game, but it's not done like this. Now, the first game of Conkers using horse chestnuts was on the Isle of Wight in 1848. The name comes from the dialect word conker, meaning knock. It's perhaps from French, conque, meaning conch, because the game was originally played using snail shells and small bits of springs. Conkers are also known regionally as cheesers. Joe Hay, do you know what a cheeser is?
Yes, I do. It's a flat-looking one that gets really hard over
There.
time.
There we go, a flat-looking one that gets hard. It's a one with a flat bit. I call it a cheese cutter, and you can anyway. People harden their conkers. They bake them. They cheat, and now in the schools in the UK, sometimes they're banned because look how you doing.
Good.
Smash her nuts. So anyway, give it up for that. Was exciting, wasn't it? Pandemic pastimes. These tiny things are very pleasing. You know, last night we had a hurricane come by and we played dominoes. You know, we didn't have computers. Conquer, Christy. Hi, Christy. The small things in life are very entertaining. And I have some of my biggest fans out there. I'm talking about Joyce Pratt and Gary Pratt. They're little people, yet they're gigantic. And Gary asked me especially to play this for his true love, Joyce, because it is their 47th wedding anniversary. And I would like to say, 47th love anniversary. Happy anniversary, you two. This goes out to you, Joyce, from Gary. Because you're tremendous. I got a head full of questions of peace and war, and I'm wondering what all the fighting spore underneath it all. We're just the same, so let's start to peel away the layers of our onion hearts. When I'm far away, people are kind, just like the ones I left behind. As if by magic, the answers come when there's a tiny baby holding onto my thumb. Cause it's the littlest things make the biggest sense. The littlest things make the biggest sense. The littlest things make the biggest sense. Because small, small is tremendous. They are. They are. They are. Yes, it's a big old world, but it's a small one too. And I'm holding out my hand to you like a fish out of water, traveling about like a Mormon temple. I'm sticking out, but I want to see things with my own eyes. I had it up to here with television lies. Things are not what they seem today. Oi, look at that leaf, it's walking away. Cause it's the littlest things make the biggest sense. The littlest things make the biggest sense. The littlest things make the biggest sense. Because small, small is tremendous. They are. They are. When a butterfly flaps its wings, it affects quite a lot of things. Like the African breeze, I'm told by a very wise 6-year-old. If I could sit still a while, I might even hear you smile. And invisible kinds of glue sticks you to me to you, sticks you to me to you, it sticks you to me to you. Yeah, Roxanne. Hoppa. Oh yeah. Give it up for Roxanne. She rocks. Cause I'm standing in the immigration queue. I'm a legal alien, but I'm human too. Cross all these borders, these walls and lines. My God is your God and your God is mine. Civilization, it's a funny word. It'll be the end of us all, I've heard. If you don't got a lot, you won't get in a mess. Your load's always lighter if you carry much less. Cause the littlest things make the biggest sense. The littlest things make the biggest sense. The littlest things make the biggest sense. Because small, small is tremendous. They are. They are. They are. Because small, small is tremendous. Yeah. Happy anniversary, Joyce and Gary. Here's to 47 more beautiful years. And who else do we have out there? We have all sorts of applauses and Mary King and Anne Rebold's out there. Brr, she says, yes, it is a bit chilly. Chestnut trees and, oh, Robert's there. Corliss Breast, Robert Benson. Oh, Nigel is there. I love that we have France represented here. We do, though, you know, we need to represent some of the other British Isles and some of the other places. And Wales is not Wales, well, I love Wales, but Scotland is a marvellous place. I have been there to Edinburgh, and I played on a cruise all around, and I loved it. I even did falconry there. But anyway, I'll stop talking because we need someone from Scotland to come. So please put your hands together for someone who's just written a book, and it's doing very well. It's called Tales from a Wee Scottish Village. Her name is Karen McGarr. Give it up. Hello. Oh, hi, the new. Come here, Veronique.
A bit closer.
Yeah, look, do you see she's wearing her tartan?
I've got my wee tam o' shanter.
Yeah, okay, tell us.
I've got my wee tam o' shanter.
Now, where are you from in Scotland?
Glasgow. I'm a Glasgow girl originally.
So
go on.
No, where else did you live?
Then I lived in England for many years, and then I've been here since 1993.
And she wrote. What prompted you to write this book?
It's just a bunch of wee stories about my parents who moved back to Scotland from England after many years there, and it was a bit of a shock because they moved. So it's just funny vignettes about Scottish village life. And
it's lovely. I've been going to bed reading all these lovely stories. And will you give us more of a Glaswegian accent,
Aye, so I don't know what you want me to say in Glaswegian, but I could just speak all night if you wanted me to speak like that, but you might not know what I'm saying.
Well, because it's much stronger, the Glaswegian accent. How about the Edinburgh accent? Can you do that?
That's quite posh, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be much posher.
Oh,
And I'm
Edinburgh's
no
very...
posh, so...
You're no posh.
No, I'm no posh.
Oh. And what about tartans? Can you tell us a bit about clans?
So the
Do you know
clans...
about the clans?
The clans are all from the north of Scotland and the Highlands.
How many are there?
There's actually... I don't know how many tartans there are. There's over 500 clans though.
Wow.
So that's quite a lot. But that's in the Highlands.
Do you know what that is?
No, I've got no idea.
But you know the difference. So if you have a kilt, if you buy a really, you know, because they're not cheap.
No, they're really
quilt.
expensive.
And then a sporran.
And then you've got a sporran to wear as well. So there's just a whole kit and caboodle.
A whole kit and caboodle. Yeah. And of course you don't need to spend that on underwear. So.
No, because the Scotsman doesn't wear anything under his kilt apparently.
No, well there we go. And have you anything else you'd like to tell the people? What about haggis? Has anyone eaten haggis out there?
So haggis, I don't think you can get haggis here because I think it's banned. I don't think you can bring it into the US.
Oh.
I think it's illegal because it's
awful. Sheep's stomach.
Yeah, sheep's stomach wrapped
Sorry,
in oatmeal.
vegans.
Have you ever had it?
Yeah. In Edinburgh.
Yeah.
I was in posh Edinburgh and I went to a haggis restaurant. Haggis and whiskey I had.
That's the perfect Scottish night.
It was great. Well, where can we get your book?
You can get it at Titcoms in Sandwich, Eight Cousins in Falmouth, obviously Amazon as well, but it's really nice to support local independent bookstores if you can. So,
but they're from Tales from a Wee Scottish Village. Karen McGarr, McGarr. Remember that.
And did you know that you know what the national animal of Scotland is?
No.
The unicorn.
Wow.
We'll leave it at that.
Well, thank you. Give it up for... I'm stunned. The unicorn. Thank you for that.
Bye.
Give it up. For Bonnie Wee. Karen McGarr. Thank you so much. Not so... I mean, she's just fabulous. Look at all these songs we're doing. And we actually had a request for this. And because we're going to go to Wales. But before we go to Wales... And I've stayed in Wales. I love Wales. It's known for its beautiful singing, choirs, lava bread, dragons they have. Shirley Bassey came from Cardiff, Tom Jones, Dylan Thomas. But what about this? Let's see if I can do this. The longest town name is in Wales. See if you can say that. Llanfair, Pwllgwyn, Gilgorge, Ichwyn, Drob Uliandi Sirio Gogogoch. That was good, wasn't it? People are laughing. I know the longest word in English. Do you know that would be a disease called pneumon microscopic silicovolcanoconiosis. But I haven't got this one memorized. Let's try again. Llanfair, Pwllgwyn, Gilgorge, Ichwyn, Drob Uliandi Sirio Gogogoch. There we go. That amazing. And did you know it means St. Mary's Church in the hollow of the White Hazel near a rapid whirlpool and the Church of St. Cilio near the Red Cave? So that was before they had, you know, GPS that would help you get there. Well, thank you, Swood, for being impressed. The other thing about Wales, 10 million sheep are in Wales. 3 sheep per person. And I have I need a little tea, hang on. I happen to have a song all about sheep. Green fields with little white dots from the seed of this big old jumbo jack. Sitting in the shade of a glade, chewing on a blade like a farmyard silhouette or cigarette. Woolly hairdo, black little woolly hairdo, little black eye, sheepish grin, and big sunset, something like that. Bouncing on buttercups and digging up daisies in the dirt. I see a brand new jumper, some gloves, a hat, and a fine warm winter shirt. Yeah. As quick as a wink, well, golden white to bold and pink. Oh, hard day's work. There's a lot going on. Well, there are border Leicester's fat, fluffy Shetland Rylands, round, puffy Dorset horns, ruminating, Southdown Romney's tail shaking, Lincoln Longwell, shy, sweet, hop, skip, jump and leap, oh, everywhere I look, everyone I meet, sheep, bah, bah, some pass, some brace, some bleed, I'm talking about sheep, yodeling, yodeling. Baba yodeling, baba yodeling, baba yodeling, baba yodeling. I've forgotten the words. Hardly surprising. White clouds with little black legs standing neath the sky of the bluest blue. I wonder what are you thinking as your little pink lips go round and chew. What do you think? Does nighttime bring you dreams of spring? Mutton, mint sauce, leg of lamb or stew? Sorry. Well, there are border Leicester's fat, fluffy Shetland Rylands, round, puffy Dorset horns, ruminating, Southdown Romney's tail shaking, Lincoln Longwell, shy, sweet, hop, skip, jump and leap, oh, everywhere I look, everyone I meet, sheep! Some bow, some brave, some bleed, I'm talking about sheep! A tasty kind of meat. Sorry, sheep. Sorry. More stimulating than sleep. Oh, sheep.
Baba yodeling, baba yodeling, baba yodeling, baba yodeling,
Baba yodeling, baba yodeling, baba yodeling, baba yodeling. Thank you. And thank you. There's so many sheep all around, and no wonder I get confused with the words. But look who's here, Lamb Chop. You're in Wales. What are you doing? You're holding the Welsh flag.
Yes.
Hey, look at the Welsh flag. Can I take the Welsh flag? Look at that. That's the Welsh flag, the dragon. So why are you here, Lamb Chop?
I came here to visit my boyfriend, Gareth.
Not another boyfriend.
I met him on a vacation in Ramsgate.
Oh, come up a little higher. Wow. So, you did. What are you trying to do then?
Well, yes, we were trying to have a long-distance relationship.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck with that.
Well, I've always believed that love will find a way.
Yeah, well, be careful because you remember what happened with the last boyfriend. He wasn't so nice to you, was he, Lamb Chop?
No. Actually, you're right. He was an absolute calamity.
Well, Lamb Chop, you just be careful. You got a little bit of lint there. But, I have a present for you. I have a present, and it's a memento. Are you having a nice time in Wales?
Yes, very much
Good.
so.
Well, here. Did you know this is the national sort of symbol of Wales? It's a leek, and I would like to give it to you. So here, take this.
Well, thank you. I will take a leek.
Good, there. Take that leek, take a leek, and give it up. Thank you very much. Lamb Chop, isn't Lamb Chop wonderful? And, well, we're getting near to the end of the show. We've covered Wales, Scotland, England, but of course, there is Ireland, and I enjoy a Guinness, that's for sure. Arthur Guinness from Dublin, he founded the Guinness Corporation, or the drink, in 1759. It's healthy for you, can you believe? It's healthy for you. And also, I love the music. I love the music in Ireland. There's so many beautiful things about that country. Please, Roxanne, will you come and play us an Irish jig?
Sure.
And if you want to do river dance at home, you can. Give it up for the wonderful Roxanne Layton.
Thank you.
What is this jig?
It's the Irish washerwoman.
Oh. Roxanne on her sopranino. Look at that. that was amazing. Thank you. I wanted to imagine you all dancing. Well, you know, I'm from England, and I've lived in the States for 30 years now, or maybe more. But I go home every year, and I haven't gone home this year. So hi, if my friends are there. I don't know if Kitty Lamble is there, but you know, all my old pals. I do miss you, and it's my first year not going back. And I haven't seen any of my relations, not that I have many left now. But I'm going to sing a song about my auntie, the proper auntie, because, you know, I have a naughty French side and I have a proper English side. This is my auntie Gladys. She lives in a bungalow, son and daughter gone away, surrounded by the very same furniture as a wedding day. She goes shopping on the bus, cause her little car is gone to heaven. It's hard to keep a straight line on the road when you're 87. Auntie, Auntie Gladys, Auntie, yeah, Auntie, Auntie Gladys, Auntie, yeah. Takes her tea at 4, likes to talk about her potted plants and the Second World War. Never skips a beat, nobody's fool. Since her hip operation, she's as strong as a mule. That's what my mother says. Auntie, yeah, Auntie Gladys, Auntie, yeah, Auntie, Auntie Gladys, Auntie, yeah. Woo! Knits me sweaters at Christmas time. Knits me sweaters at Christmas time. Has a nose that's a bit like mine. Boils the dinner way too much, but never serves it cold. Sends me home with a £5 note, even if she's stone killed broke. In her eyes, I'm still only 8 years old. Oh, yeah. Fills my heart with more than words, makes cucumber sandwiches and cuts the crust off for the birds. Pair of 1950s stockings covered up with tweed. Were you wild? Were you reckless? Did you ever show your knees? No, she didn't. Auntie, Auntie Gladys, Auntie, yeah, Auntie, Auntie Gladys, Auntie, yeah. Woo! Auntie Gladys, she always told me to slow down, and I guess I sped through that one, and hey, look what I have on the floor. This was meant to be for the Scottish section. I forgot to play you. That's enough. My chanter. Auntie Gladys was very proper, but sometimes people who are very proper are a bit naughty. And I think there's some naughty ones out there. So we're getting Jane Treaster, Ruben, you are there. Jack Clark-Gill. So many people. Hi to the wolves. Kiki is there. Kiki likes Gladys. Anne Rabold says, Roxanne is incredible. This is true. Brav Rox. Thank you so much for tuning in. You know, we have 4 more after this, and then we're going to take you through the election, and it's going to end in a big celebration. Next week we have Women's Week special. It's called Suffragette City. The week after we have Around the World in 60 Minutes. I've got great guests lined up. Then we've got a spooky Halloween one, and then we have Celebration. And then we're going to take a little break, and we'll probably do a holiday show And then that's it. I just want to, people keep writing and saying carry on, so we will. And I'd like to say thank you so much, and if you can visit PayPal and Venmo, it's most appreciated. But if not, it just means the world that you are here. Keep spreading the word, all right? And we just have a little bit more for you. But talking about proper, there was a lady who was having a relationship with Virginia Woolf back in the day, a poet. She was called Violet Trefusis, and she just turned up in my garden. So, are you there? Are you there? She's terribly English. And
hello, Zoe.
Hello, come right in the window because of the light, you know. And how are you?
It's lovely to see you.
You're quite proper, aren't you?
Awfully.
Awfully. Well, maybe could you tell us a little bit about yourself? Because you've had some relationships, haven't you?
You might say that, but I don't know if what you say about Virginia Woolf is really public information.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean I heard, because I'm a lady of that ilk too.
Yes.
But I mean...
Which ilk would that be?
It's the same ilk as you, I would say. But have you known other people who have inspired you?
Oh, yes.
Well, you've inspired.
Well, perhaps you could say so. My dearest Vita left me for Virginia. That's why I'm trying to, well...
Vita Sackville West, are you talking about?
I am...
Why am I talking like this?
Vita? Yes, yes.
Well, can you
so true.
show us some proof? Show us some proof.
All I know is what happened before she left. Might I tell you a little lost poem from Vita?
A lost poem?
Yes.
I would love it. Would you like a poem?
Would you like?
I would like a poem.
Certainly then.
Lean in the window if you wouldn't mind. Yes. Oh, it's nice because it's safe if I'm here.
Oh, okay. So, from Vita, this lost poem. When sometimes I stroll in silence with you, through great floral meadows of open country, I listen to your chatter and give thanks to the gods for the honest friendship which made you my companion. But in the heavy fragrance of intoxicating night, I search on your lip for madder caress. I tear secrets from your yielding flesh, giving thanks to the fate that made you my mistress.
This was written when?
Oh, not long ago.
No, but I think it was written in the 20s.
20s.
So just last week.
Yes.
I'm shocked.
Not so long ago.
Not so long ago.
Some are shocked.
Have you got another one for us? Or?
I haven't. Oh, yes.
Do carry on.
Yes, fragrance. Yes, this is a lovely poem called A Certain Lady from Dorothy Parker.
Dorothy Parker? You knew
yes,
Dorothy Parker?
Yes, of course I did.
Come on, give it.
Oh, I can laugh and listen when we meet, and you bring tales of fresh adventurings, of ladies delicately indiscreet, of lingering hands and gently whispered things. And you are pleased with me and strive anew to sing me sagas of your late delights. Thus do you want me, marvelling gay and true. Nor do you see my staring eyes of night. And when in search of novelty you stray, oh, I can kiss you blithely as you go. But what goes on while you're away, you'll never know. You'll never know.
Give it up for Violet Trefusis. And she
so lovely of you.
Is lovely, is she not? And these were real poems written in those days and quite amazing. Give it up for Kate Wallace-Rogers as the lovely... Well, we're really drawing to the end of the show, and I just have to mention someone else British who was also quite reserved yet naughty. I am talking about The Hills Are Alive. She was my first crush, and she was very, very proper. And anyway, thank you very much for listening. We're just going to end the show in just 2 more songs. And, you know, I don't know, she was the naughty nun. She was the naughty nun. They really they really didn't know what to do with her. And I wonder if I have any sisters out there, or do I have any sisters ready yet to come to the window and sing this little song? Hello, ladies, sisters. Hello. Do come over here. Yes, do come over. Come nearer, my darlings. Near, right? Oh, come on.
Hello.
Listen, don't make it a habit. Come, Nick, please, can you just pop your heads in? Because you can't see. Can you? Hang on, let me go here. Here, Mother Teresa, come here. I mean, Mother Superior. Oh, you're there. There, all right. We all good? Would you come nearer? Why am I speaking like this? So, yeah, I'm having a problem.
Oh, what is it you can't face?
I can't face a lot of things, but, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? A flippity-jibbit, a will-o'-the-wisp, a cloud. Everybody, many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how'd you make her stay and listen to all you say? How'd you make her wave upon the sand? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand?
I don't know, Mother Superior. Move back, everybody, move back. La 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 la. Oh, Maria! La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Everybody! Many a thing she ought to like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how'd you make her stay and listen to all you say? How'd you keep a wave upon the sand? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? Everybody! How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand? Oh, thank you so much for making my dream come true. And yes, people are drying off like flies. But Casey says this is great. Oh, what would I do without my friends? You know, this is show number 23. I'm trying to come up with new things for you. We have Kaya Cristal next week. You're going to be blown away. We have Sarah Burwell next week who's joining us. And after that, so many more wonderful people. It's all about friends. Thank you, everybody. I love you. And happy anniversary again, Gary and Joyce. Let's end on a Beatles song. I started off with one. What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key. Everybody, oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get high with a little help from my friends. Ooh, I don't try with a little help from my friends. Thanks, friends. What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel by the end of the day? Are you sad because you're on your own? Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get high with a little help from my friends. I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. I love you all. Do you need anybody? I need somebody to love. Could it be anybody? I want somebody to love. We love you. What would you do when a love at first sight? Yes, I'm certain that it happens all the time. What do you see as you turn out the light? I can't tell you, but I know it's mine. Everybody! Oh, I get high with a little help from my friends. Ooh, I get high with a little help from my friends. I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends.